Letter 346 by Charles Lamb. May 15, 1824. Dear B. I am oppressed with business all day and company all night. But I will snatch a quarter of an hour. Your recent acquisitions of the picture and the letter are greatly to be congratulated. I too have a picture of my father and the copy of his first love verses, but they have been mine long. Blake is a real name, I assure you, and a most extraordinary man, if he be still living. He is the Robert William Blake, whose wild designs accompany a splendid folio edition of the Night Thoughts, which you may have seen, in one of which he pictures the parting of soul and body by a solid mass of human form floating off, God knows how, from a lumpish mass, facsimile to itself, left behind on the dying bed. He paints in water-colors marvelous strange pictures, visions of his brain, which he asserts that he has seen. They have great merit. He has seen the old Welsh bards on Snowdon. He has seen the beautifulest, the strongest, and the ugliest man, left alone from the massacre of the Britons by the Romans, and has painted them from memory. I have seen his paintings, and asserts them to be as good as the figures of Raphael and Angelo, but not better, as they had precisely the same retrovisions and prophetic visions with himself. The painters in oil, which he will have it that neither of them practiced, he affirms to have been the ruin of art, and affirms that all the while he was engaged in his water paintings, Titian was disturbing him, Titian the Roman genius of oil painting. His pictures, one in particular, the Canterbury Pilgrims far above Stothard's, have great merit, but hard, dry, yet with grace. He has written a catalogue of them with a most spirited criticism on Chaucer, but mystical and full of vision. His poems have been sold hitherto only in manuscript. I never read them, but a friend at my desire procured the sweep song. There is one to a tiger, which I have heard recited, beginning, Tiger, tiger, burning bright, throw the desarts of the night. Which is glorious, but alas, I have not the book, for the man is flown, whither I know not, to Hades or a mad house. But I must look on him as one of the most extraordinary persons of the age. Montgomery's book I have not much hope from. The society with the affected name has been laboring at it for these 20 years and made few converts. I think it was injudicious to mix stories avowedly colored by fiction with the sad true statements from the parliamentary records, etc. But I wish the little Negroes all the good that can come from it. I battered my brains, not buttered them. But it is a bad for a few verses for them, but I could make nothing of it. You have been luckier. But Blake's are the flower of the set. You will, I am sure, agree, though some of Montgomery's at the end are pretty, but the dream awkwardly paraphrased from B. With the exception of an epilogue for a private theatrical, I have written nothing now for near 6 months. It is in vain to spur me on. I must wait. I cannot write without a genial impulse, and I have none. 'Tis barren all and dearth. No matter, life is something without scribbling. I have got rid of my bad spirits, and hold up pretty well this rain-damned May. So we have lost another poet. I never much relished his lordship's mind, and shall be sorry if the Greeks have cause to miss him. He was to me offensive, and I never can make out his great power, which his admirers talk of. Why, a line of Wordsworth's is a lever to lift the immortal spirit. Byron can only move the spleen. He was at best a satirist. In any other way he was mean enough. I dare say I do him injustice, but I cannot love him, nor squeeze a tear to his memory. He did not like the world, and he has left it, as Alderman Curtis advised the radicals. If they don't like their country, damn 'em, let 'em leave it, they possessing no rood of ground in England, and he 10,000 acres. Byron was better than many Curtises. Farewell, and accept this apology for a letter from one who owes you so much in that kind. Yours ever truly, C.L. Lamb's portrait of his father is reproduced in vol. Roman II, of my large edition. The first love verses are no more. William Blake was at this time 66 years of age. He was living in poverty and neglect at 3 Fountain Court, Strand. Blake made 537 illustrations to Young's Night Thoughts, of which only 47 were published. Lamb is, however, thinking of his edition of Blair's Grave. The exhibition of his works was held in 1809, and it was for this that Blake wrote the descriptive catalogue. Lamb had sent Blake's sweep song, which, like Tiger, Tiger, is in the Songs of Innocence, to James Montgomery for his Chimney Sweeper's Friend and Climbing Boys album, 1824, a little book designed to ameliorate the lot of those children, in whose interest a society existed. Barton also contributed something. It was Blake's poem which had excited Barton's curiosity. Probably he thought that Lamb wrote it. Lamb's mistake concerning Blake's name is curious insofar as that it was Blake's brother Robert, who died in 1787, who in a vision revealed to the poet the method by which the songs of innocence were to be reproduced. The dream awkwardly paraphrased from B. The book ended with 3 Climbing Boys soliloquies by Montgomery. The second was a dream in which the dream in Blake's song was extended and prosified. An epilogue for a private theatrical, probably the epilogue for the amateur performance of Richard Roman II, given by the family of Henry Field, Baron Field's father C. Vol. Roman IV, of the present edition. Another great poet, Byron, died on April 19, 1824. Alderman Curtis, see note above.